We are live, ladies and gentlemen, in San Antonio, Texas, and there you see it, hanging ominously above the ring, the Hell in the Cell. And yes, for the first time ever, a Hell in the Cell tag team war tonight. And man, that could be the most memorable contest ever.
King of the Ring qualifying match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time
limit. The teams for the Hell in the Cell matchup, Mankind and Kane. Austin and The Undertaker on the other side. As you see the Mastodon Vader now heading to the ring for another qualifying match to get into the King of the Ring tournament.
Well, certainly a high-stakes matchup indeed for Vader. Vader's got an opportunity here to move into the King of the Ring matchups, and certainly a great challenge for him. Hi again, everybody. I'm Jim Ross alongside Michael Cole. And again, this is a very important qualifying matchup, one of two that will feature tonight. Vader and The Rock, one-on-one, and a little bit later tonight, the Battle of DX, Triple H versus X-Pac. Winners advance into the Field of 8, and the King of the Ring then will get started officially next week with the first round.
We're 2 weeks away from the King of the Ring, live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
The Rock is cooking. And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by the Nation from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion.
Mr. Slaughter is out here, and we have seen this the past few weeks. The WWF has intervened with the Nation in competition, allowing at least the opportunity for a level playing field. In other words, it'll be The Rock and Vader one-on-one, with no Nation apparently going to be allowed at ringside.
Yeah, this is such an important matchup. It's a qualifying match to get into the King of the Ring tournament. So it'll be The Rock versus Vader one-on-one. Miro and Double J will meet next week. They're already in the tournament. Dan Severn and Owen Hart from the Nation in the tournament as well, as is Ken Shamrock and Mark Henry. 2 more slots still to be filled. It'll either be Vader or The Rock. Also X-Pac and Triple H, which should be an interesting matchup a bit later on.
Well, to be King of the Ring, you got to qualify, obviously. So this is the first step for Vader and for The Rock. Vader has been working diligently on his conditioning. Is he got enough gas in the tank to derail the thoroughbred?
Talked to Vader backstage a little bit. He says he was thoroughly embarrassed with his performance against Kane and Over the Edge. Says he's working to get into shape. Hopes to take the first step tonight against The Rock. Lock up now in the middle of the ring. The Mastodon Vader, 456 pounds, against the Blue Chipper, The Rock, the co-leader of the Nation. Backs Vader now into the corner. Referee Earl Hebner calls for the break, and there's the slap by The Rock, and now another big right hand.
Well, The Rock is going to infuriate and motivate Vader. You're not going to beat him with an open hand slap or a right hand. Oh! And that headbutt right across the bridge of the nose will certainly get your attention.
And now Vader hammers away on The Rock in the corner. Mastodon with those short rights and lefts. Irish whip into the corner on the other side. Vader follows it up. Wow!
The Rock is in tremendous condition, as you can see. And again, we alluded to the fact that it was 108 degrees here just in the middle of the afternoon today. It's still very, very warm. And the heat, enduring the heat the last few days, may have an adverse effect on Vader.
Vader now, scoop of rock, slams him down. Vader, of course, missed 3 months with that eye injury. Admitted he wasn't in the gym for most of that time.
Thanks to Kane.
Trying to battle his way back, and what a slam! Wow! A splash on The Rock! First cover of the matchup. There's 2. Oh, The Rock just gets the shoulder up.
Well, I'll tell you what, you don't see too many athletes kick out of Vader's big splash, I can tell you. Over 400 pounds coming right down on the chest cavity of The Rock.
Vader hammering away now on The Rock. JR, what do you make of this whole conspiracy deal with Mr. McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and everyone else involved?
Well, of course, there's a DDT. Wow. Certainly Mr. McMahon trying to point the finger at The Undertaker.
Here's the cover now by The Rock, 2, and a kick out with authority by Vader.
I don't know if anybody that's believing that.
Part of that could be settled tonight in the Hell in the Cell tag team matchup. The Rock hammering away. Can you believe it's going to be Mankind and Kane versus Austin and The Undertaker? First time Hell in a Cell on Raw.
First time Hell in a Cell, first time ever. There you see the Hell in a Cell hanging above the ring that we've ever had a tag team match in the Hell in a Cell. There's only been one other Hell in a Cell matchup in the history of the WWF. It was last October, a bloodbath. involving the Uncle Shawn Michaels and the
There's a
Undertaker.
cover by Vader. Kick out by The Rock.
So if that match is any indication of what we could see tonight, you just double your pleasure there because it's a tag team match. And look at the strength of The Rock.
What a slam by The Rock, folks. This is a King of the Ring qualifying matchup to get into the tournament. 6 men in, 2 still to come. Triple H and X-Pac a bit later on. Here's The Rock now off the ropes. Here it comes. The People's Elbow into the sternum. Wow. The Rock now with a cover on the Mastodon. There's 2. Once again, Vader gets the shoulder
Not
up.
enough body there. Not enough body by The Rock on Vader to keep the shoulders down. And again, can you imagine the magnitude, folks? You know, Ernie Ladd used to say, get on the phone and call somebody. You've got Steve Austin. You've got The Undertaker. What kind of partners are they going to be? How are they going to coexist in this Hell in a Cell? And another big splash.
Hook of the leg by Vader. There's 2, and The Rock gets the shoulder up. Tell you what, JR, only one of those men have experience in this type of a match. That's The Undertaker from Bad Blood last October. The Rock with a big clothesline, and there's Vader out of the ring.
Mankind, wait a minute. Look here, there's Mark Henry.
From behind, Mark Henry!
Mark Henry attacking Vader on the outside.
Keep in mind, the Nation was set back earlier, and Henry with a big splash on Vader, and now Mark Henry sneaking back to the locker room area.
How could you miss a 400-pounder strategic positioning by The Rock? Referee Earl Hebner didn't see a thing. Vader got splashed by the world's strongest man right out here on the floor.
Vader may be hurt, and The Rock's going to take advantage now. The referee did not see Mark Henry sneak down and take advantage of Vader.
Vader's going to be very, very fortunate if he's able to recuperate from this attack by another 400-pounder, the world's strongest man.
Look out now. Here comes The Rock bottom. He's setting him up. He connected. This should be it.
That shook the building here in San Antonio. And
It's over.
The Rock has advanced into the field of 8.
Here is your winner.
Thanks to Mark Henry. The Rock with a rock bottom on a weakened Vader advances into the field of the 8. Field of 8, the King of the Ring tournament.
Well, maybe The Rock feels it's his destiny, his heritage, to be the 1998 King of the Ring.
The Rock's laying the smackdown.
And Mark Henry was the difference maker here, folks. So take a look. Remember the big splash on the unprotected Vader right out here on the floor. The Nation had been barred from ringside.
Oh my! And there's The Rock bottom. Hook of the leg, and The Rock advances in the King of the Ring tournament. There's one more slot now to be filled. Triple H versus X-Pac. Will D-Generation X disintegrate tonight?
Well, certainly DX has a great challenge ahead of them and a problem on their hands, we understand.